Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Scott Show. We are talking about Wyoming. And so what we do is we do 5 states every single day for 10 days. And the revenue that is created by these podcasts go to the state that is on the podcast name. So this is Wyoming. We have a few nominations here. Places in Wyoming that do great work. However, we don't have a place in Wyoming yet that is doing anything for Hunger and Homelessness Week. Now, if you guys do have any ideas or any people that are doing stuff over in Wyoming for Hunger and Homelessness Week, please give us a shout out. Scott at Ten25Fifty.net is the email to give us a shout out at. Hunger and Homelessness Week, it's hhweek.net, I think. We are not affiliated with them. However, we are pushing all of the people that are doing stuff and promoting their stuff live here on the podcast. So there's nothing in Wyoming yet. And that does not mean there isn't homeless in Wyoming. That doesn't mean there isn't great groups in Wyoming. There are just no plans yet. Next year, 102550 will plan out a lot more, especially for World Homeless Day, which is 10/10. Always, and then Hunger and Homelessness Week, which is in November. We're going to have calendars that will be coming out relatively soon. We're actually going to be selling calendars, which will have different events going on all across the country. So big shout out to everyone who's going to be involved in that. In Wyoming, we have Cheyenne and the Coma House, comashelter.org. Check that out. Casper, Wyoming has the Wyoming Rescue Mission. Jackson has the Adams Canyon Crisis Shelter. Casper has the Seton House. Laramie has the Safe Project, and Cheyenne has the Family Promise of Cheyenne. I want to give a special big shout out to all the wonderful people at Family Promise all over the country. There's a lot of Family Promises that we work with. And I'm just excited and pleased as punch that we can do that, working together to end homelessness and poverty. That's what we do here, folks. That's what 102550 is all about. I do realize that Wyoming is not the highest population, but there is still people in Wyoming that are homeless, impoverished. We need to make sure that we take care of them. We need to make sure that we work on the issues that are in each state and get people housed and get them a job or find a way to make their lives better, because that's what we need to do here, folks. As a society, we need to make everybody's life better in some way, shape, or form. And we don't need to hand out things. We need to give a hand up, of course, but a handout, no, we don't need to do that all the time. Handouts are fine sometimes when you want to just give and be giving to people who need it. But we need to give everybody a hand up out of poverty. So let's do that together, because no one deserves to be homeless. No one deserves to be impoverished. No child deserves to be hungry ever. So we want to make sure we take care of people as we go along here on the Scott Show podcast. And I give a big shout out to all the people involved in the Scott Show podcast and the 102550 Homeless Project, especially in Wyoming. We have a few friends of ours already there, especially at the Wyoming Rescue Mission. Big shout out to you guys. And of course our great friends in Cheyenne at Family Promise. I do want to say, folks, that like, share, subscribe, make this go viral. We will end homelessness in Wyoming. We got to do it together. So let this go viral. And all the revenue that is created by this podcast will go to the state that's on the podcast. So they will go to Wyoming. So let's end homelessness, folks. Let's do this together. Thank you, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Catch on with all the other ones, 102550.net. And let's get involved, folks.